day after. The day after Whistler. Today's probably going to be a pretty chill day compared to yesterday, but I fear not quite as chill as I was hoping for. I really wanted to catch up on a bit of work today, just chill out. I still haven't opened that sound recorder I bought earlier last week, and want to get that out of the box and see what that's all about, get that set up, because we could probably be using that, given listening to some of the footage from Whistler. This camera just picks up everything. Probably that car that just drove by. So I'm really hoping that that sound recorder is going to let us get some better sound, and I want to get that out of the box and give it a go. What else we got? But Nicole wants to go to Chinatown again, so we're probably going to go to that garden that we didn't hit up Chinatown. We went the other day, and she really wants to go to that bao place again, and I'm down for that. But so we're gonna see what we get up today. I'm just coming into the coffee shop here to get my caffeine fix and get a bit of work done. We're finally out of the condo. It's such a beautiful day. Again, we're getting really lucky with the weather. So a friend back home, his wife spent quite a bit of time in Vancouver, and she was commenting how blue the sky is in all of our pictures on Instagram and whatnot, and just how rare that is. So I guess we're getting lucky, but we're both starving. We wanted to go out immediately after I got back from the coffee shop, but I had to bust into the audio recorder and microphone. Well, I didn't have to, but we decided to because we kind of screwed up yesterday, and we lost our coupons. At
vouchers.
The vouchers, our vouchers.
We had to pay for those.
Yes, our vouchers. At the Mine Museum, when we got our tickets and showed her the voucher, she must have taken it and kept it because I couldn't find it afterwards. And I was so excited to go look around the Mine Museum that I didn't think about it. So we basically have to go print it again today. And the Staples near us doesn't open till 11:30, so we had a bit of time, so I decided to do an unboxing of the recorder.
I'm fantasizing about which bao I'm going to have.
And so I got that done, and now we're out. We are going to go stop at Staples, and then we're going to go find some food. We knew exactly what we were doing for food when we left the condo. We were both craving those baos that we had the other day from Chinatown, the one that Nicole could not stop herself from eating on the way home. So we had the bao and the egg tart. We both are craving that, and we said we're gonna go back there, and today is the day. Like a mere, 2 days after that experience, we are going back, maybe a day. We went Friday, right? I don't remember, but we're both starving and looking forward to bao.
We have very low self-control. No willpower.
So we're back in Chinatown, and we're going to go back to that bakery and try a bunch of different baos. Which bao are you looking forward to trying again?
A meaty bao.
Yeah.
Meaty.
I'm definitely getting a chicken bao. And they're supposedly famous for their baked barbecue pork buns, so I'm going to get one of those. I'm just going to get a pile of baos.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that is pretty skinny.
We're in the restaurant. Unlike when we took the stuff to go, you don't have to take a number. So I did take a number. I didn't realize that. I thought we ordered up there and then brought the stuff to the table. Sorry, our food just came and we're extremely hungry, so I'm a bit distracted. But yeah, it's kind of a neat bakery, Chinese bakery, old school bakery. We don't really have these in Toronto anymore. Nicole was explaining to me earlier that they sort of got wiped out by the different style where you pick your own buns. Like Loculus is a chain in Toronto that kind of wiped out this style of bakery. But they still seem to be holding on here in Vancouver, which is good. So we got a plethora of buns that just came. So I'm not sure what is what. So we're gonna probably, yeah, you got a sausage bun, right? That's a massive sausage bun. So what did I order? I ordered their baked barbecue pork bun, which is supposed to be famous from this place.
Big.
It is big. Here's my fist.
Whoa.
Also, compare it to the other buns. So yeah, these are big baos. And so on the steam bows, I got a chicken bow, a minced pork and vegetable bow. Nicole got the sausage bow, and I also got a dessert bow. So I got a black bean paste bow. And we are going to dig in here in just a second, but I think I should go wash my hands first.
Mike has gone to the washroom to wash his hands, and being the greedy little pig I am, I can't wait, so I'm going to dig in. This is the sausage bun, and it's nice and big. It's nice and warm and soft, but no sausage yet. Right now I'm still digging into the bun. We've hit sausage, and it's very yummy. It's just as good as the pork bun that we had on Friday.
Can I taste your bun?
Don't you have your own buns? Why don't we try your buns next?
Okay.
And I'll continue eating my bun, and maybe when you're done testing your buns, my bun might be gone.
How is it?
It's very good. It's just as good as the bun from Friday, the pork bun that we had. For my main course, I ordered their ducky noodle soup, and this is what it looks like. So I was really disappointed in the noodles that came with this dish. But after taking a bite, I'm not disappointed at all, because it turned out it's really good. These noodles are really soft, and they actually absorb the taste of the duck very well. So, yay!
Is it usually wonton noodles that you get, or is it the egg noodle, the thin egg noodle?
No, it's usually wonton noodles that come with this soup. So this is a bit unusual, but maybe not unusual for Vancouver, but unusual for me. But the flavor works really well, and it's a nice texture.
Very good. I'm going to start with the baked pork barbecue bun. The top glaze is really sticky. I accidentally grabbed it by the top and my hand is all sticky. But it's got a nice sweet flavor to the actual bread. And the top is really nicely like toasted. Like it's sort of like a toasted consistency. But the bottom is still really soft. And the pork inside looks really nicely shredded. It's not cubed barbecue pork, which is what I'm used to. This is more like a shredded pork. And it's a very different barbecue flavor than what I'm used to. Usually what we get is, it's a lot redder, and it's a lot sweeter. This isn't very sweet. The actual filling's not too sweet. It's really good. I'm trying to place the actual flavor.
Is it similar to what we had on Friday night?
Yeah, it is similar. Yeah, it's really good. So next up is the chicken bun. So this is a steamed bun. It kind of got a bit cold, unfortunately. It took too long at the washroom, but the inside's still really hot. The outside's not quite as fluffy. But I'm gonna try the bun first. The bun itself's really good. It's got a nice softness, a nice bounce. And I like these buns because they absorb the juices from the filling. So even though I just ripped this off and there's no actual filling, the flavor from the filling is absorbed into the bun. Just getting the wax paper off here. All right, so here's the inside of this bun. The chicken bun is really good.
Which one's better, the pork bun or the chicken?
The chicken bun's way better so far.
It's what they're famous for, though.
Yeah, but this is nice and juicy. It's like a little meatball inside the bun, and it's got a good ginger and like oniony flavor, but the juiciness is really good. Yeah, that's really good. Wow, that's good. I'm glad we decided to come here for
Me too.
for lunch. Then the other one is the pork. So this is a pork and vegetable bun. So I'm just gonna get inside the bun here. It's very similar. It looks like a little meatball. It feels like a meatball in there. It's quite dense. That's also really good. It's also juicy, but the flavor is not as clean as the chicken bun, I would say, if that makes sense. It's a little muddled. It seems like there's bits of carrot in this one. I think I'm getting out of focus. Oh, that's the vegetable. Yeah, minced pork and vegetable. That makes sense. Carrot, there's onion, cabbage. But yeah, this one's also very good. This one's a toss-up between the barbecue one and this one. I think the barbecue one is just so different than what I'm used to, is that it didn't quite meet my expectation, but that's not the bun's fault. That's my problem, I guess. I was expecting the filling to be a lot sweeter. But so far out of the three, my favorite is definitely the chicken bun. So I'm gonna finish up these buns,
And do this.
and then I am going to break into the black sesame, and I'll show you that. That's my dessert bun. They have some hot sauce here that I thought I would try with the pork bun, the pork and vegetable steam bun. It's a really interesting hot sauce. It almost tastes just like ketchup with a bit of spice added in. I was not expecting that flavor to come through. Yeah, I wonder if that's what it is. It's interesting. It's really good. All right, the last bun that I'm gonna have here is the steamed black bean paste bun. And this should be a sweet bun, so I'm having it with my Hong Kong style tea.
What is Hong Kong style tea?
What is Hong Kong style tea, Nicole asks. It is tea with, it's milk tea, but I think they use condensed milk, so it's got a pretty thick consistency. So this one looks like it has a pretty dense filling. It's not as wet as the chicken and the pork bun. The flavor here was kind of shocking. I was thinking I got the wrong bun, or that they mix it with red bean, but I kind of got the wrong bun, or at least I misread the menu. I thought this was a black sesame paste bun, but it's a black bean paste bun. So it's still sweet, but it's just not, it doesn't have that sesame flavor I was expecting, but it's still really good. The bean paste looks like it's kind of chunky, like as if they left some of the beans intact, but when you eat it, it just completely dissolves in the mouth. You don't get any texture, any lumpy texture at all. It's really, really smooth. And the sweetness is not crazy overpowering. It's just got a very kind of mellow sweetness. And this kind of bun is perfect with the Hong Kong style tea. A nice hot tea with a nice sweet bun is a perfect combination.
We are done breakfast/lunch, and it was a really nice way to start the day. I enjoyed my food immensely. Then again, I love Chinese food, so there's not a big surprise there. And I just noticed something that was really interesting. I'm dining with Mike, and Mike matches the decor.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out, Nicole. I guess I wore my Newtown Bakery colors today for the occasion. But yeah, I also really enjoyed my meal. Well, here's how I would have done it a bit differently. I would have got settled, gone to the washroom, washed my hands and whatnot, and then ordered. I wouldn't have waited, because by the time I got back and started eating, the buns were starting to get a little bit hard. The moisture and the steam was gone. So I would have done that. I also would have ordered the sweet buns separately afterwards. Again, I think you just want to eat these buns as fresh out of the steamer as possible, and I totally failed on that regard today. big fail. But still, the fillings were amazing. The chicken bun, that was by far my favorite thing on the table today. That was really, really good. And the black bean paste, the sweet black bean paste bun was really good. Just unfortunate that I had black sesame on the brain. Because when I bit into it, I was really looking forward to a sweet black sesame paste. And it wasn't. I was like, what happened here? But it was still a good bun. I don't know if I would have gotten that one again. They have a custard bun, which sounds interesting as a dessert bun. Might try that. But yeah, definitely the chicken bun was really good. Second would probably be the baked barbecue pork bun. That was really, really good. The other bun was, the other pork bun was good, nice and juicy. But here they come. Here is how the buns come out of the kitchen. And they've been wheeling these out non-stop since we've been here. That's got to have been the 4th delivery they've had since we've been here in the last 45 minutes. So they're just pumping buns out here. And the stream of people coming into the bakery to take out has been non-stop. There's been a lineup inside here. It's a really good place to come and try out some baos. But again, eat them fresh. Eat them as fresh as you can. So we're going to finish up here and head out. I think we're going to the garden. The garden we missed when we came to Chinatown the other day. We're going to do that today.
5 minutes. You want to take some of that?
Wow.
Nice and hot.
Yeah. How many buns do you think you make a day?
Oh, a lot.
A lot, yeah. 1,000, eh?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I don't think we're going in. Seems like the pond is pretty much the whole garden.
Even here.
Yeah.
It's the whole, yeah, it's pretty much the whole garden. So we're standing right here, looking in through this gate here, and we can see that this whole pond area is all ripped up. We've come to the garden. I don't know if we're gonna do it. This is Dr. Sun Yat-sen Park, and it looks like we can see from this door here, this little gate, that the real focal point of this garden is the pond, and the pond actually seems to encompass most of the garden. We thought that the pond was only one piece of the garden, but it really looks like it's really all about the pond. So we're probably not going to go in and do this because they're still charging pretty much a full admission to go in and see this, and it doesn't seem all that worth it, and nor is it probably worth the time because the pond looks like it would be spectacular, but that's a bit unfortunate. We've had some unfortunate misses and some fortunate like bonuses, I guess you could say. You know, what was the other miss? Was the gondola at Whistler. That was more disappointing to me than the pond here at the garden. But yeah, that's unfortunate that they're doing the restoration right now. It looks like it would be beautiful. Here's the entrance. And the garden is completely enclosed by these white walls. But the garden is in the Chinese Cultural Center, and this is the courtyard for the center. The white gate that we pointed out when we were in Chinatown the other day is just on the other side here, under that tunnel. And it looks like the garden is a real focal point for this cultural center. So yeah, I think we'll take a pass on this, eh?
Yes, it's off to Granville we go.
So back to the condo,
yes.
Freshen up, and then grocery shopping at Granville Island. We've walked past these tanks several times, and I even talked about them the other day, but I didn't know, I learned a new factoid to share with you today. So this particular tank here was built and designed in Canada. This was one of Canada's contributions to the Allied forces in World War II. And what was it? I forget the exact number. 1,949 of these tanks were built in Montreal at a factory that normally made trains.
The time has come for us to break into the candied salmon.
Yeah, we picked up the salmon last weekend at Granville Island. I think the first time we went there. It was something we wanted to try. I think it's sort of like a BC type thing. They do salmon jerky. It's a specialty, yeah. They do jerky and candied salmon and various sort of, I guess it's kind of preserving the salmon. And so we got maple candy salmon, and it looked really good. And we've been just, I don't know, every time we came home, it was dinner time, and then we ate, and then we were full. So the time didn't really, it wasn't really a good time in the last week to try it, really. But today is a good time because we just came back from Chinatown just to freshen up before we head back out. And the bow is starting to wear off on me a little bit. I'm getting hungry again, so it's a perfect time to snack on some candied salmon. Wow, those are pretty substantial pieces.
No kidding.
I forgot how big they were. They're big chunks of salmon. So you're going to try it first?
I'll be the guinea pig. It's like candied fish.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Candied salmon.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
I mean, it's like eating a piece of fish that's candy.
interesting. Okay, let me try a piece. It also has a slight smoky flavor. Like maybe probably, is it smoked? Maybe they candy it by smoking it. So they rub it down with a maple sort of glaze maybe, and then they cure it with a smoking.
Absolutely, Chef Michael.
That's my bet.
It's like if you want to be healthy, but you want to eat candy, you eat this.
It's not what I was expecting.
You were
The
expecting
flavor,
jerky, right?
yeah, I was. The flavor is really good, but I was expecting it to be a little bit tougher and a little bit harder, but it's quite soft and flaky, and you can see inside the actual candy smoke exterior doesn't penetrate too deep into the fish. I was expecting it to be a lot more, like a lot tougher, but I was expecting the smoke ring to be a lot bigger.
I like this consistency.
Yeah, that's really good.
It's better than I was expecting. How many pieces have you had?
One.
Oh.
So it's a good thing we tried this before going back to Granville, because now we can get some more. Get a different flavor. This is really good. It's like protein-packed candy. It's perfect.
I wonder how they came up with this idea. Because
I'm going to guess it was just an offshoot of their preserving techniques, like smoked salmon or like gravlax or something, where they cure it or smoke it to preserve it. This is probably just sort of was a derivative of that. Maybe someone accidentally used too much sugar in the rub, and they're like, "Ooh, this is really good." Alright, we both have our mouths full. So we'll sign off here and make our way to Granville, and we'll catch you later.
oh my gosh, what in the world is cuter than a field of baby geese?
Where? Oh yeah, there's two. Oh, three. Oh yeah, the third one's there far left. There's three.
So which one are we going to take home? There's medium-sized ones, super small ones, and large ones.
We're going to take home the neither one,
Oh.
as in none.
What about a really small one?
No.
Does that count?
No.
Oh, they're so cute.
Forgot how busy it got here in Granville on the weekend. Glad we can walk here. Parking is crazy. It's jammed with cars. I guess it is a very beautiful day out. Again, another amazing day. Big difference between weekday and weekends. There's even tour buses coming in. It's insane.
Yeah, I'm glad that we are able to just walk here and easy come and easy go for us.
Yeah, let's go get our groceries and get out of here. We're back from Granville Island. It is now 5:30. We've been back for a little bit, maybe 20 minutes or so, and Nicole is putting the groceries away. Granville was crazy busy today. I overheard somebody talking to a fishmonger, and it sounded like he was a regular, and he was complaining about it being really busy, and the fishmonger was making a comment to him, just wait till the summer, like this isn't even their high season yet, and today was crazy busy. Nicole mentioned that she noticed a bunch of cruise ship groups. They had like their little stickers, and when we were walking in the parking lot and in the little roads around in Granville, there was quite a few tour buses, or maybe those were the cruise ships bringing their people in. When we rented the car on Friday night, or we picked it up Saturday morning, right? When we picked up Saturday morning, the guy who checked us out told us that there were 3 big cruise ships that just came into port, and that budget was really busy, like renting out cars to them. And when we dropped the car off Saturday night, the lot was just full of returned cars after hours, like people who had returned their cars after hours. So it was insane. And I'm really happy to be home because I'm exhausted. Just walking around all those people was exhausting. And Nicole broke my resolve yet again, and we went to Lee's Donuts and got a couple donuts. I am trying a new one, or a different one from last time. This is their red velvet. And Nicole
had an accident.
Yeah, Nicole's donut lost a bit of icing to the bag, and she went for the same dip. And I'll give this one a try. It's actually it's dinner time and we're eating donuts. It looks like red velvet, but it doesn't taste like red velvet. I guess red velvet is just a chocolate cake with a cream cheese icing loaded up with red food coloring to make it red. So I guess this kind of has the chocolate flavor going for it, but the icing is not. I don't think it has cream cheese. I'll just try a bit of the icing. Sort of reminiscent, but it's not. I don't think it's real cream cheese icing. It's not bad. This is making me rethink what I said about the other donuts, Cartum's donuts, the other day. This isn't that great. What do you think of yours compared to Cartum's now that you've had them a couple times?
I still think that this one is better than the Cartum's. I think you went with a silly flavor. I think if you went with them plain classic, that you know that they just will do well. And
it's the same donut though. It's just a different flavor. It's the same. The consistency is dry.
But I can taste mine. Mine's moist.
Okay, well, I don't know.
I'll let you have a taste test later.
Okay, I'm leaning towards the other one.
I'm still firmly in Lee's camp.
All right. So yeah, I'm really torn now between the two donut places. The flavor of the other donut place just blows this one out of the water. And this one I'm a little bit disappointed with. But you said yours is still, let me try yours.
Mine's really, really good.
So I'll try a bit of Nicole's. It's a little moister than mine. And the chocolate glaze is better than, yeah, yours is a better donut. But I'm still leaning towards the other one. I'm still leaning towards Cartum's. That flavor on that one was insane. This is just meh.
Leave my donut alone, Mr. Man.
So we're gonna finish these off. And I think you're gonna make me go down and work out, which is probably a good idea since I'm eating donuts. What's wrong with me? So yeah, I'll go do that and have dinner and just chill out. Tomorrow is Monday and it's back to work.